my name is Rochelle Zeidler. I am 22 years old, and I am from a small town called Swedesboro, New Jersey. A little bit about me: I am very energetic, full of life, love making people smile and laugh. I come from a great family who've always been supportive and very energetic for my future and everything about me. I also have a very supportive boyfriend who has been there since day one. I am very excited to be a part of this show, Lord willing, if I am able to be a part of it. I'm excited to see what it entails and what my talents and abilities can be put forth into this show and making it a great success. And everything that comes along with that in the future as well. We are going to go ahead and get started with the questions so you know a little bit more about me and my passion for fashion.
So, Rochelle, you say you're from a town in New Jersey called Swedesboro. You say it's a small town. Tell us a little bit about what it's like pursuing your dream to become a fashion designer in Swedesboro.
Well, being in Swedesboro is actually a small, quaint town, yes. But it's not hard at all. I mean, I definitely have the aspiration and the passion to succeed in my fashion career, and being able to pursue that is not hard at all. I just keep staying positive and pursuing everything that I dream to do, and I keep on going with a great support system.
What leisure activities or hobbies do you partake in to help you achieve your goals to become a fashion designer?
Well, on a daily basis, I do have a jewelry brand, which is called Rick Lee. So every day after work, I go home in my studio and I just go to work and prepare for my weekly show that we actually do air live. And that definitely enhances my ability to be able to prepare for the future.
So, tell us a little bit about what you like to do with your weekends.
With my weekends, well, I'm being in the dating world. It's definitely nice. It definitely makes me a lot more home and being able to be around my family and just to be able to pursue with my career and be able to know that I'm home and I can be in my studio at any point and continue on with where I left off at and just continue on that.
So, did you go to school for fashion design?
I did. I'm currently not in school, but I did go to school at Berkeley College in North Jersey for fashion merchandising. So I've always had the passion for fashion, and I'm continuing upon it every day.
When you were in school, did people come to you for fashion advice? Did they see you as kind of like a style guru? Or?
Yes. I was actually voted one of the top girls in my 2007 class as best dressed. People always said to me, I don't know how you wear heels every single day to school. From 7th grade on, I've always been very dressing, but I didn't do it to appease other people. I didn't do it to be conceited or anything. I did it for my own ability. I just love getting dressed up and feeling good about myself.
So, what's your ultimate goal in the fashion industry?
My ultimate goal. Well, I started out wanting a clothing line and ended up veering off into the jewelry line. But I also want to be able to expand into jewelry with guys, as well as being able to branch off with different clothing lines. And you never know with different fragrances, and just to be able to start out with one thing and being able to branch off and succeed in everything I do.
Okay, so what do you think motivates you to be in this industry? What do you love about it?
The thing that motivates me the most is my ability to have faith in God. He definitely, on an everyday basis, he gives me the strength and the motivation to continue on with everything that I do, and just to have passion in everything I do. I know I do it for him and him only, and I'm good at it. He gives me the talents and abilities to be able to create and design. So I would definitely say that that gives me the motivation, as well as my family, to be able to succeed so that I can give back to them what they've given to me my whole life and be able to shower upon them to, let them put their feet up a little bit and let me work for them. So.
Hello, my name is Jamie Zeidler, mother of Rochelle Zeidler.
What do you think about your child's goals?
I believe Rochelle's goals are very high. I believe that she can accomplish what she has set out to do.
Do you think that Rochelle has unrealistic goals, and if so, why?
No, unrealistic, no. I believe that she has a burning desire, and she will accomplish what she has done in her past. I've seen the reality, and I've seen the accomplishments that she's made.
What career path do you want your child to follow?
I believe that she has a burning desire, and what she set out to do, she will accomplish it.
How does the idea of your child moving out make you feel?
Well, as a mother, I would have some sad moments, but I believe that with a big move like that, she can accomplish it, and she has a burning desire. So I know that she will be good in a big city.
Millions of people move to a big city and just can't cut it. Do you think Rochelle is prepared for the possible rejection?
Rejection, I believe if there was one in her life that she could take it on, and she will accept it if need be.
What does Rochelle say when you tell her that she should be more realistic about her dreams and goals?
I haven't had to say it too many times in her life. I mean, she's 22 and she's done a few things that has been very accomplished. And saying realistic, I believe that she can take on the task.
How would Kelly Critron help your child achieve Rochelle's goals?
I would have to say, please forgive me. I don't know much about Kelly, but if she is at this point right now in her life that she has accomplished some things, that maybe she could show Rochelle a few of some expectations. And I believe that her and Rochelle could be very well a good team.
Hi, my name is Eric Ziegler. I'm the father of Rochelle.
What do you think about your child's goals?
Well, I think that Rochelle has been brought up in a family that is very much oriented and very goal-oriented. I believe that she's been taught and she has been raised up in her own individual self to achieve that which she desires to set out to do.
Do you think that she has unrealistic goals, and why?
Um, at times, we all do. At times, we get those little brainy ideas, but I believe that through God's grace and through Rochelle's stick-to-itiveness and her desire and passion, she's always been someone who's been interested in fashions. She has kind of come to her own self now, and I'm excited to see her actually the goals that she has set. I'm excited to see the future that's set before her.
What career path do you want your child to follow?
A career path is very, very interesting because right now I can see she has been very good with children. Many years she has gone with me on many mission trips, and many of the children gather around about her. She's very personable, which means when she goes into a crowd, most of the time people have a tendency to gravitate to her. She has that aura that literally commands a presence. So I'm excited to, being unrealistic, no, I don't think she has anything that's unrealistic. And I believe that right now she's on the right target and on the right path.
How does the idea of your child moving out make you feel?
Well, Rochelle has been in and out of the house. She's been overseas. She has traveled many, many times. She has, again, she's been away to college. She has done well on her own. You know, we were always there, a phone call away. We've always been very supportive of her, and we're definitely looking forward to what the future may hold for her. We support her 100%, her mother and I, and you know, we're excited to see what's going to happen.
Millions of people move to the big city and just can't cut it. Do you think your
Similar to
child is
a few
prepared
things
for
in
the
past few
possible
years that
rejection?
She's dealt with as a woman. Rejection is something that she has been, we all grow through. People have come against her in many different ways, yet she is going through a lot of things in her life. As she went through school and high school and to college, with the many situations, even similar to a few things within the past few years that she's dealt with as a woman, as she has been, people have come against her in many different ways, yet she has not been, she has not allowed herself to get depressed or get down, but she always keeps herself up and moving forward. So rejection, I believe that she has the stamina, and I believe she has the excitement and passion to move forward even in rejection.
What does your child say when you tell them they should be more realistic about their dreams or goals?
Being realistic about dreams and goals is not so much, I don't think, would be the question, how to answer that question. What I believe is more focusing on their gifts and their talents. Um, Rochelle is very, very talented. She's very, very gifted, which means that I believe that the way she sets her hands to, that she will accomplish that what she sets her mind to.
How would Kelly Cutrone help your child achieve her goals?
As I was in the room right here where the same question was asked to my wife Jamie, Kelly, I really don't know you. All I can say is I believe that through all the questions that you have asked me to give, I believe that you have probably gone through quite a bit of rejection. You've probably gone through a lot of trials and things in your life. So I believe that at this point in time that you could be a great mentor, you could be a great assistance to Rochelle in taking her not only as a team, but also taking her to a level that she can accomplish.
Alright, we're back here at my house. You did just see my mom and my dad, who I'm very proud of and who support me very well. We're going to go ahead and finish some more questions for you guys to know a little bit more about me and the passion that I have for fashion in my career.
Rochelle, one of the questions is, do you have any garments or anything that you made or that you wear often, and could you show them to us?
Sure. Actually, the piece that I have on, this is one of my favorite pieces. This is the Elephant Safari, which is a ribbon that is actually complemented with strung through beads, and then is complemented with a chain as well. And then it has the silver medallion elephant on it too. I like a lot of different safari looks, a lot of different tribal looks as well too. I love to be able to wear a lot of my pieces and go out and just feel very proud of what I do and what I create. So yes, this is one of my pieces that I love.
Rochelle, what is your ultimate goal? Is it like moving to the big city, starting your own business, becoming, say, an editor of Vogue or a big magazine or something?
I believe that my biggest goal is to, me personally, I consider Rickley to be a brand. I would like it to actually expand out to being a men's line, children's line, and actually it being considered a brand, and just being able to go global with it. I know with having the brand, I've always dreamed to be able to use my materials and my clothing and jewelry and being able to go to different countries and give back that way too. So that's part of my main goal that I would like to do, is just to be able to be successful and give back to others who don't have what I've even had when I was younger. So just to be able to give back and love what I do.
Why would you like to move to New York or L.A.?
I think because mainly I grew up in a small town, and my college was actually not far. It was about 15 minutes from New York City, so that was something that we did on a regular basis. We would just go to New York, and I just feel at home. It's like a passion that has been fulfilled. Like when I'm in the city, I just feel at home. I feel alive. I feel like fashion, I can definitely breathe fashion and live fashion when I'm in the city because it's so fast paced, and it just comes so naturally to me. Even growing up in a small town, it's just being in a big city like that, it's just very homey.
Being in a large town like that, would you like to be a designer, the stylist, photographer, jewelry designer? What actually would you like to do in a big city like that?
In a big city like that, I would definitely like to branch out again, like I said, branch out with Rickley as a brand. To be able to have different stylists and different designers to be able to pull from my showroom, and just to be able to advertise for my brand, as well as being able to put on different actors and different models and everything, and just being able to branch out and being able to use those resources to better help me as well as everyone who's incorporated with that.
Here's a good one for you. Rochelle, have you ever felt like an outsider, or are you usually the center of attention?
I wouldn't say I'm the center of attention, nor would I say that I'm an outsider. I would say that I pretty much fit in where I go. I make myself comfortable where I am. I'm not very stand-backish, but I'm not right in your face either, where I get my point across the best way I know, but I'm not too bold about what I say or how I go about things. But I like to make a statement with my jewelry and the pieces that I make in a silent way. So yeah.
Why do you want to be involved in this particular industry? And is there a moment in your past that made you decide why you want to do this now?
I want to do this now. Fashion. I think I've just always loved shoes. I know back in preschool when I used to wear my jellies all the time, and they were a huge thing. That's something that we still talk about to this day. And just pretty school, I used to call it pretty school instead of preschool. Just growing up, I always loved dresses. I always loved jewelry. I always loved shoes. It's just always been something instilled into me, and has just grown even more of a love for fashion as I grow up. I think that's the main reason that I love fashion and want to pursue it so much, because the talents I have to pursue it are just so great.
What do you admire about Kelly? There's characteristics that she possesses. There's her traits that she has. What do you think that you could learn from her? Some of the books that maybe she's done, or you've seen her on the show. What is it that inspires you about Kelly?
She's very firm about what she believes in and how she goes about things. She's very educated and knowledgeable about fashion and all editorials and just an overall fashion industry in itself. She's very knowledgeable, and she doesn't let people slack off, which is a very wonderful trait, because in that industry you can't let people slack off. They have to keep full force in it. I definitely think that she would be able to help me in a lot of professional aspects, as far as maybe being able to speak and maybe work with other industry people, and just using different connections, and just to be able to get Rick Lee out as well, and even to be able to help out with anything that she needs, because I would love to get in every aspect of fashion one day, and just to be able to know that I touched every bit of it and succeeded with it, and succeeded with my dream in fashion.
How has fashion changed your life? Is fashion your life? And why is it so important?
I would say fashion is a huge part of my life. I dedicate my life to God, so He's my life. But fashion is a very large part of my life. I know I'm a full-time nanny, so I normally, when I go to work, I'm in sweatpants or a t-shirt. But I love coming home and just working on different things, and just being able to go out with my boyfriend or my girlfriends, even with family, and just get dressed up, because it makes me feel so uplifting and happy, and it just makes me who I am, because I don't have to be conceited about what I do, or do it in a bashful way, but I do it in a confident way, and I wear everything to the best of my ability. So fashion is a big part of my life, but it's not, I want to claim it as my life, because there's other things more higher and powerful than fashion.
Are there anyone, whether they be fashion icons or designers or stylists or models, is there anyone that you admire, and why would you like to be like them? What are some of the traits that they have that you would like to have?
I like Oscar De La Renta. I love his gowns and the uniqueness about how a lot of his pieces are unique couture pieces. That is something that I thrive on with my jewelry company as a brand. Every piece that I create is an original for one specific woman to feel joyful and proud about the pieces that they have. As well as Betsey Johnson. She is a designer. She definitely takes it to another realm. She takes it to a whole nother level, and she just has fun with it. She doesn't let other people stop her creativity or her ability to design. She just goes full force and enjoys everything she does with all the different talents and gifts that she has, and that's something that definitely helps me to create with my jewelry and my different garments and everything, to just be able to stay with my creativity, and just don't let other people say things about what you do, and just do it the way, the best ability that you can. So definitely those two are a big influence on my fashion.
Well, Rochelle, I thank you, because that question was the next one as far as what fascinates you or inspires you. But I would like to ask you right now, if money were no object, describe your dream outfit or your dream piece of jewelry, or what would excite you. What would you wear to a prom this year? If you were back at prom or a big fancy ball or something, what would you wear going out of town? Or would you just sit home and make clothes or jewelry for everybody else?
That's a good question because I was actually able to go to Couture Fashion Week in New York. And one of the pieces that I actually made was all hand cut glass pieces. To me, that was very original and very fun. I also wanted to have the ability to be able to help girls around here for prom and homecoming as well. So I was getting like little ideas in my head as far as how to create it with their different color dresses and just making them originals as well to make every little girl feel like a woman and feel excited. Um, I would definitely make sure that I made a lot of things before prom. I would definitely like everyone to be a part of that and different things. But definitely the one piece that I really liked and the things that I really like working with is glass pieces. So I think that that would be definite spark to incorporate into different pieces for girls for prom.
Rochelle, you explained earlier at the beginning of this video a significant person in your life, and I'm assuming that you are in love with him. Um, are you currently still in that relationship, and could you tell us a little bit about him?
Sure. Yes, I am very in love with him. He is a very big supportive of my career, of my dreams, of my future, as well as my family. He has definitely taught me a lot of things in the past year that different ways to trust, different ways to believe in each other, and just to keep each other at each other's side and just know that we have each other's back. He definitely has instilled a lot into me as far as different management ways and just different aspects of the business. And I mean, he's a huge inspiration to me to be able to have a successful career. And I do all this for my family and for my boyfriend so that I can give them everything that they've always wanted and just being successful.
You also have a sister named Desiree. Could you share just a little bit about, is she one who encourages you? And could you tell a little bit about how your parents feel about the talents and your gifts?
Absolutely. My sister, she definitely is very inspired by my dream, and she's very supportive of my dream. Her and my mom, they both wear Rickley Original, so that's a plus. They like to go out and let people know that, it's from a great brand. She's actually a cake decorator, so we have a lot of different gifts and different talents in this family. We're very artistic and very good. We're very good go-getters. We go after everything that we want and we dream for, and we make it happen any way to the best ability that we can. So, I mean, my family is huge supporters of me. Everyone incorporated in it. So, yes, they're all very proud of what I do and helpful in my future.
Do you have other close friends or teachers or people that you're around with all the time that encourage your dreams? And or do you have any friends that are jealous of your gift or talents?
I mean, everyone that I pretty much went to high school with, they all knew that I loved fashion. I mean, in particular, my friend Courtney, yeah, she's another fashionista. She loves being around clothes and everything like that. So that definitely helps to be able to mingle with people who have a nice aspiration and positivity upon your career and your life. I wouldn't say she's jealous. She is definitely a big inspiration in my life. She believes in God and she believes in faith and being able to prosper with everything in our futures and everything that can come about. I have other people who are different designers as well who do different things in their life, and I'm a big support with them too as well. I definitely go out and support everything we do as far as different fashion shows. So we definitely all unite and we definitely complement and support each other to the fullest.
Rochelle, there will always be people that are going to try to bring you down. What reasons do your unsupportive friends or family, if there are any, do not want you going forward with your dreams? And what do you want? What do they want you to do as your career instead?
A lot of people have said that I'm very good with kids and I'm a very positive person for the kids to look up to me. So I would say that they would definitely think that being around kids would be something good, but they also know it's always either been kids or fashion, and I'm very confident in both of those. That's why I want to be able to give back once I do succeed in fashion, give back to all children and everyone of all ages. Um, I would say that I'm very confident in what I do. I'm very confident in each and every day. I'm very confident in my future. I mean, rejection is just another way to bounce back up and just prove to yourself, not others, but to prove to yourself that you can make it and that you can be strong from people knocking you down, because that just makes you stronger and more powerful and more knowledgeable. So,
Rochelle, is there anyone in your life that doesn't support your dreams?
not that I know of. No one's ever came up to me physically and said, I don't believe in you. Everyone, I mean, from my grandmothers to my aunts to my close family, mom, dad, sister, boyfriend, everyone is very supportive of everything I do. They actually contribute to help me when I need help, when I do different fashion shows, when I do different events. They're always there to help me set up and pack down. So everyone has their own spot and their own position with helping me to succeed in my future.
Well, Rochelle, you talked about your sister Desiree, and you elaborated a little bit on that relationship. So, can you recall of any times that you or your family have experienced any hardships, and have you overcome them? And what's the biggest stress in your life right now?
I mean, we definitely have had a lot of hardships. Me and my father, we are pretty much identical personalities. So when we were younger, of course, we went head to head, but we learned from that, and I respect him very much. I respect everything that he's done for me. He continues to do for me. My mom, she's always been for me there as well. Um, my father did have cancer, but Lord willing, he's still around here. He still has a purpose. So that would definitely be one of our struggles that we had in our life, to be able to surpass that. But I mean, as far as that, God keeps on uplifting our faith and our hope, and we just keep pushing forward with everything that we do. I wouldn't say that I have stress, because I don't let the stress get to me. I mean, everyone, of course, has worries or maybe little things that they might be worried about that may not happen or may happen, but I mean, I don't look at it that way. I know that there may be things that I might not be able to accomplish right now, right today, but I know I will get to that point. I know I will accomplish it one day. So I don't let those things stress me out, because fashion is a career to me. Fashion is a passion. It's not a job. I definitely strive every day to perfect my abilities and my talents.
So, answering that question that you just stated, how has fashion, your jewelry, or your dreams inspired you to keep moving through the hard times?
Like I had said earlier, I mean, just being able to put on different pieces of jewelry. A lot of my pieces that I actually create have a meaning to it, as far as different pieces that have crosses, different pieces that may have hope and fire, and family and friends, like little charms on it. Like, they all have a meaning, they all have a name for it. So they definitely help me get through a lot of it as well. It just keeps me more motivated. I have been through a lot of things with different jobs, or just being in college and coming back home. Just a lot of different things, but I've just knocked those walls down and kept on going forward, and finding the ability to make jewelry and to perfect it every day has definitely helped inspire and make my future a little bit brighter and a little bit more passionate.
Rochelle, we have two very important questions as we end up today's interview. What are the obstacles standing in your way for you achieving your goals right now?
Obstacles. Financially, right now, I would say that would be the main obstacle. I mean, I have the faith behind me. I have all my family, all my friends behind me, so I have a wonderful support system. I have my dreams. I have my goals already set as to where I want to be. It's just pretty much, it would be either connections or financial ability, but I don't let that get me down. I mean, God supplies for everything that we need, and everything that we dream for. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's an obstacle. It's just something that I don't currently have a lot of to be able to get to it right now. But I still keep moving forward with it, and just stay positive and love everything I do, and just continue forward with it.
Rochelle, why do you think you should be chosen as MTV's next fashionista stylist in training? Are you cut out for the career in fashion? And right now, there's tons of people that would kill to have Kelly help them achieve their goals. Now, you tell us why you.
Okay, why me? Rochelle Deidler. I have been a fashionista since a little girl. To this day, as a young woman, going into being 23 years old, I have the passion for fashion. I have the drive. I have the companion, the personality. I have all of it, all in one big package. All I need is to go ahead to be able to just shine my light upon other people, to be able to help with other people, help with different obstacles maybe in other people's lives. Fashion is definitely something that I will continue to do throughout my whole life, whether this is the opportunity for me or not the opportunity for me. I believe that I would make a great part in this opportunity. I will definitely see you one day. I will definitely be in the industry next to you, making my stand with Rick Lee and different things that I have. So I would definitely say this would be a huge help for me to be able to build my career and build my professional ability to be able to maybe speak with other designers and just to be able to have a great opportunity like this. I have everything that is desired to have for this opportunity, and I'm ready, I'm willing to prove, and I'm willing to just keep on being positive and hopefully be that ray of light and the shine to other people's lives, that you can definitely succeed and have the dreams that you want and succeed in your future. So I thank you for this opportunity, and hopefully I am able to see you guys and be a part of this opportunity. So hopefully you loved me, you loved my family, you loved the work that I did. So hopefully I see you guys soon, and God bless.